There are many ways to remove a tattoo from a human body in Photoshop. Content Aware works very well for removing an object or an unwanted area in a photo. In this tutorial, we will use the features of Content Aware to remove a tattoo from the body. I open a photo with tattoos. Let's look at the photo. What can we do? I see that there are 3 different tattoos in the photo. One is big, the others are smaller. Now, let's first try to remove the smaller details from the arm. And then I will show you how to remove the big tattoo. As I always say, there is not only one way. There are many ways. In this tutorial, I will show you how to remove tattoos from the arm using Photoshop's Content Aware feature. First of all, before starting any project, let's make a copy of the existing layer we are working on. This will make it easier for us to return it in case of a possible problem. I'm making a copy of this layer using the Ctrl+J key combination. Now, I'm going to select the lasso tool here. This is our selection tool. After selecting it, I zoom in like this and select the place where the tattoo is closest to the tattoo. I make a careful selection like this. This is how the area around the tattoo is selected. I select the Content Aware field option under Edit. This option will open a new panel for us. This is a preview panel, and on this side is a separate panel with Content Aware field features. Let's narrow this panel a bit to view the workspace more easily. Now, what does this area mean to us? This area tells us the following. This Content Aware field is one of the Photoshop's smart features. It analyzes the environment of the selected area and shows us the most appropriate result. So, as you can see here, let's zoom in a little bit. It gives us this result as if there was no tattoo there before. If you are not happy with the result, you can play around with the color adaptation options here. When we select very high, you can get a different and slightly more realistic image. This result is very satisfactory. So, I'm clicking OK and apply this result here. I can remove this selection either with Select, Deselect, or I can use this shortcut to remove this selection. So that is how we have successfully done the tattoo down the arm. It has created a new layer here. There was an option like this in the panel just before. I merged these 2 layers by pressing Ctrl+E. Ctrl+E merged the currently selected layer with the layer below it. Now, let's come to the tattoo above. You remember what we just did. First of all, I select the tattoo. I make this selection from the edges of the tattoo with the lasso tool, and I go to Edit Content Aware field again. And since it is a very small tattoo, it quickly performed this tattoo erasure. The reason why it just created a new layer is because new layer is selected here. If we change it as current layer, it will apply this change on the current layer. So it won't create a new layer. If this part pleases you, and it pleases me, I click OK and delete this part as well. I deselect the selected area with Ctrl+D. Now, for the big part. Why didn't we start with this first? If we had started with the big part first, there could have been tattoos in the selection area. So it is advantageous to start with the small parts first. Now we will have to make a peripheral selection here too. But we can see that the tattoo is moving towards the back of the arm. So it is not right for us to go around these parts, because this place is now coming out of the arm and it may give us unwanted results. For this reason, we will first apply a process on the skin. We will do it like this. I press the letter S on the keyboard. When I press letter S, it selects this tool. This tool is the clone stamp tool. We are going to use this tool now, and we are going to manually erase some areas here. I press Alt on the keyboard and click here once. This is a retouching tool. You can also remove pimples this way. I come over here and erase the part I want like this. As you can see, part of the tattoo is now inside the arm. I'm doing the same thing above. I'm pressing Alt on an available area and I'm coming here and making a selection like this. My goal, as I said, is to adjust this tattoo so that it's inside the skin. Now it's done. I'm selecting the lasso tool again. Shortcut L. I'm making it a little bit wider so that I can see the whole tattoo and start selecting the tattoo. I've selected the tattoo so that it is all on the skin. Again, under Edit, I select Content Aware field, and here, again we are going to do what we just did. Let's pan the screen like this and let's zoom in a little bit more on the screen. Yes, when I examine the image, I see that there are some small roughness here. I think we can fix this a little bit by editing color adaptation here. I can make this problem disappear by making it very high. After clicking OK, I press Ctrl+D, and as you can see, we have removed all the tattoos on the person, on the arm. By making selections with the lasso tool here and using the clone stamp tool for some tattoos, and after making these selections, selecting the Content Aware field option under Edit, You can navigate to the panel needed to erase the tattoos and successfully erase the tattoos. In this tutorial, I showed you how to remove tattoos on the human body. I hope it was useful. If today's video was useful to you, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel right now. Just click on the subscribe button below this video. Thank you for watching.